We won. We took them on two penalties. Aston Villa was like attacking, and then he's like the only difference maker for them was Donnarumma. I was going to call him Dormammu. Donnarumma.
He came. He had the best
I
bargain.
call him
He
Dormammu.
had the. He had the best bargain.
So hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cakes and Cups podcast, a podcast that unites checkered flags and offside flags. Joining me today is Honey Badger, Shakuni, Neil. Almost a full house. Well, it is a full house because Kramer is dead to me. So, full house episode of Cakes and Cups. And Miami got extended and took all the slander personally and had one of the best races ever held in Miami. So we've decided not to talk about it. And this episode is just football.
We.
I
Not
But
don't
much
it
to
want to
talk.
talk
actually
about
did have.
Miami
It
anymore.
actually had an actual Lego race. I can't. I mean,
That
Yeah.
that
That
itself
Lego
won.
race was so good. That Lego race was so good. But
I,
checkered flags.
I wish Ferrari raced with the Lego cars instead of the
Might have
Formula
reached a
One cars.
podium, man. Might have. Might have. You never know.
Mhm.
You never know. Charles and Lewis were way happier driving the Lego car than they were driving the actual Ferrari.
Yeah, because when in the Lego car when they wanted to go left, it actually went left.
Went left.
It was not.
How many races for a seven-time world champion to get pissed off at Ferrari? How many races?
Apparently
Well, we
four or
have the
five.
answer. We
Very
have the
sassy,
answer.
sassy radios, and
That's the,
yeah, and there was like people don't understand that there is an adjustment period because on radio Lewis said tea, but he's in an Italian team. They drink espresso, man. Come on, like there is,
I mean,
there is they're
I am
going to
pretty
get
sure
they are espresso people.
the
Tea is
like
British.
I really think that the Ferrari crew should lay off on the weed that they are smoking. It is not good for their health, nor
Lewis
the
is
health
going to
of the
cut their
fans.
supply.
It will be Almam
I
now.
They should share it with all the Ferrari fans. Then they'll
Oh
be
yeah,
fine.
at least share. Yeah, at least share. I think every Ferrari fan should just get a box,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
with
You
21
either
rolls.
you should either get a box of weed or we should get paid for our therapy. But
No, like 21 joints, like 21 races, 21 joints.
Yeah.
24,
Roll
bro,
one.
24.
Oh, 24.
21
24.
is a thing of the past.
Yeah, 24.
टी मंगवा लेंगे और क्या.
Okay, but okay, I started this episode by saying this is only football, and here we are talking Formula One.
Yeah.
but we'll swiftly cover up the Miami race.
The Lego race was good. The actual race was actually much better. Like, I did not expect it to be that good.
Yeah.
Sprint was good.
When is
Oscar
the
is
next race?
awesome.
Like,
Lando still cannot race wheel to wheel. Ferrari pissed off Lewis. Um, Albon was great. Doohan is gone. Uh, yeah, lot to talk about.
I love Hamilton turning slowly into a Fernando Alonso in terms of race. I mean, Fernando would be very proud of him now.
Fernando can never be proud of Lewis. There's too much history there.
Fernando, if Lewis gets crashed, Fernando is proud of him.
Yeah.
If Lewis wins, Fernando is not.
But
Apparently, there
yeah,
was some petition going on online. You know that?
for
Who? Or-
Apparently, there was some petition going on online. So Ferrari fans are. I saw this somewhere. Ferrari fans are applying for the race strategist role itself.
I mean, yeah, yeah. Also, did
Anyone
you
is
hear
better.
rumors that Christian Horner might be getting fired at Imola after Imola, something like that.
Why?
Yeah, not happening. Not happening.
I don't know.
That is just rumor.
I think
Yeah, and might be rumors only. I don't know. Just
Horner also
Anyone
has like
could
some
be-
stake, right, in the Red Bull F1 team. Horner has a stake, just like Toto. Horner has a stake in the Red Bull F1.
If you're firing someone from Red Bull, it should be Helmut Marko, not any other person.
yeah, they both.
Helmut
might
Marko
be.
is getting pension. No. Helmut Marko gets pension. He retires from Red Bull. He gets pension every
Helmut
month.
Marko is getting buried in a Red Bull car. What are you talking about? If he ever dies.
Wait.
Somebody just needs
That
to put a
is-
stake in his heart and put him in a Red Bull car and bury him 6 feet down.
Just-
like, you know?
Just
Original
just give that car to this Red Bull car to either Salvo or Nick Debris. Anyone will bury Helmut Marko. All of these are like helmet patients.
Volunteers are enough.
We have a lot.
Yeah. And I think Liam Lawson also did something stupid. I'm pretty sure. Like it's now it is
Lawson,
regular
I mean,
stuff.
I feel bad for Duhan, man. That poor guy.
Also, can we talk about how Flavio has been allowed to come back to Formula One? I don't know what lifetime. Like, did he die and resurrect again? Like what? Did he legally
He
die
is
when he was having a
Jon
stroke,
Snow.
and
Jon
then
Snow.
he came back to life, and so now he can come back to the Formula? I thought he
He's-
was in a lifetime ban.
His watch has ended.
So Alpine
He's Jon
fires
Snow.
their team principal and at the same time tell Duhan, okay, fuck off. We are going to now put Colapinto in our team.
Yeah.
So you're letting
was
back
bad,
in
man.
a man who's already been accused of cheating. Great. Well, we
Yeah.
know how good FIA are at punishing cheaters, so I guess everything will be fine, guys. Everything will be fine. It's all
Yeah, yeah.
It's all good. Anyways, that's enough. I think we've given Miami way too much time. I know you were good, Miami, but like you need to do it consistently to become
Likeable.
justify
Can
your
it be next
extension
year?
for 16 years next weekend at Imola. 16 years, man. What are these Chelsea type contracts these tracks are signing? I don't understand. Fucking
Miami is also see it's a 2-year-old track. After that contract it will be 16 it will be 18-year-old. Chelsea is signing Miami.
Chelsea's no, Chelsea lost the chance now. 18 is too
No,
old for
but
them.
they do it when they turn 18, right? So Chelsea signs Miami now.
No, 16,
Yeah.
please don't.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, my bad. They will break Miami out of contract. Like they'll pay the fees. It will not be
Yeah.
a free transfer.
Okay, I see what is going on here. These guys don't want to talk about Barcelona going out of Champions League, but we have to talk about
Yeah.
it.
No.
No, no, no.
I am okay with it.
I am very
Inshallah,
happy
boys
with
played
that
well.
result.
Boys played
Yes.
so well.
Oh my
I am
god.
We
okay
went
with-
down with the fight.
Yeah. Last moment tak we fought.
We
Yeah.
went down, but not without a fight.
Yeah.
That's it.
I am happy. I like with what we have achieved. I am very, very happy because at the start of the season, if you look at our recordings of we said we have no hopes. We get relegated.
No, you just
We
said
are
you
in
wanted you said you wanted you to win the league. You were like, we want the league.
League,
long
we
as we
are
get
big.
I'll tell you my state of mind with Barca. Okay, since 2023, since that Koeman left, Ronald Koeman left, and Xavi took over,
Xavi.
there is a constant upward graph in the performances of the club, and that was the Koeman point was so low.
Yeah.
Anything was better than after that.
Wow, you sound
So,
like Arsenal
now-
fans after Wenger went away.
नहीं हमारा तो
Okay.
see we have
But
always
you at
won
least
the
have
league.
something to show for it now.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you have
We-
something
we
to
win
show
leagues.
for it. Yeah.
We win leagues. Like even Xavi won the La Liga. Hansi
Yeah.
Flick also wins La Liga. So we are okay. We win the league.
And Hansi Flick
It's
has
okay.
extended his stay. He's staying till
Yeah.
2027.
Yes. Until
Yeah,
27.
congratulations. Flick
And
ball.
even if we don't win the league this year, I was fine with it because the
Because you
performances,
have
the
Lamine
improvement was
Yamal.
what no, not Lamine, not I'm scared now. We are kind of becoming dependent on him, and I don't want that. But there is
No,
a
so wait,
constant progress
Lami
in.
Yamal.
Yeah.
No, Lami Yamal. If you like see the match, Lami Yamal has his like brilliance. 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute brilliances of the 90. What I am
Hmm.
most proud of is Pedri. That
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that child is doing so good. Like from that
No,
Not in
90,
the
I
second
can.
game. First game, yes. Not in the second game.
All children. You also only have children. You have no right to make fun of Chelsea, man.
हम
You
हमारे
also
हम
have
हमारे
children. The
हमारी
only
स्कूल में से लाते
grandfather
हैं.
you have
हम
is
हमारी स्कूल में से लाते
Lewandowski.
हैं.
Just shut up.
No.
Just shut
हमारा
up.
हमारी स्कूल में से ना
Doesn't
किसी का.
matter where you're farming them from.
के
There's
बच्चे हमारे
still
adopted
no. There's still kids are kids, man.
हमारे adopted.
Doesn't matter. It's all kids. You can't make fun
हमारे
of Chelsea.
हमारे खुद
You
के
can't.
बेचारे पाल पोस के बड़ा किया है.
No, you
वो
don't even
चार
have a father
लमी
figure.
यामाल.
They straight up have a grandfather in Lewandowski. Like what the fuck, man?
It has to be Chesney. That guy is the perfect grandfather figure. मैच खत्म होने के बाद सिगरेट पीने जाता है. Medal
Came out of
ceremony.
retirement.
That guy came out of retirement.
But
Post-match cigarette pीता है.
speaking of goalkeepers, Jan Sommer. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I think so. That match
Oh,
was the
mate.
best two-legged match ever in the Champions League. Like I can't remember any other match. Only one or two come to mind. Chelsea, Liverpool, when Torres and all were there. That Lampard's mother.
There was yes.
It was 4-4.
There was
then
a
it
Tottenham
became-
Ajax match also.
Tottenham.
second leg especially.
That was the second match I was coming to. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And Man City, Real Madrid, last 3-3.
हाँ.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I think this is the best among those. Oh my
But
god.
but you know, guys, the best team in Europe lost.
I mean,
The Ballon d'Or
fan
the
base
Ballon
is
d'Or
division.
the Ballon d'Or first नहीं था क्या था वो
But
One.
Ballon d'Or 1th winner is out now of
Declan
every
Rice.
contention possible.
But I have some positive things to say about Arsenal, man. They really tried in the second leg, actually. They played really well, I feel.
20 minutes.
20 minutes they played well. उसके बाद तो they
First 20
long
minutes,
throw
man.
like Stoke City.
Bro, they in the Premier League they conceded a goal when Bournemouth took a long throw in and Hoyson headed the ball straight to the back of the net. Literally any time Arsenal had the ball close to that, they were doing the exact same thing. I'm like, was this the first time you encountered it? When Bournemouth did it against, like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
It was like वो आर्टेटा की प्लेबुक में ही नहीं था. They were like वो ये हो
What?
सकता है.
You
हमको बोला नहीं.
One more set.
One more set piece to perfect. Have
But I
no
think
words.
now okay, not because they beat us, but I want PSG to win.
Yeah. I think there's nothing
that-
better
on
than
that-
Kylian Mbappe leaving PSG and then they going on to win
Yeah,
the Champions League.
I
think
just
that
want
is
that
the
final
best.
nail in the coffin.
The one
Exactly.
season that Real Madrid goes trophyless is the season when after they got Kylian Mbappe, his ex-team goes
Yes.
on to win the Champions League. Oh my God, nothing.
Enrique has really built a team. Massive respect.
Luis Enrique is one of the best managers. I mean, to me,
Bro,
like,
but,
what he did with Barca, what he did with Spain, and now this, man, it's fantastic.
I will give my 2 cents on the UCL final. I'm very over the fence in supporting, in having a favorite team for the finals. Why? Because I want Luis Enrique to win, but again, I don't want Dembele to win. Again,
Who not to win?
Dembele.
Oh,
Dembele.
Dembele.
Mortal
हमारा
enemy.
हॉस्पिटल
Yeah.
हमारा हॉस्पिटल
again,
करता है.
again,
And the worst thing
Again-
is that if PSG wins, there's a chance that Dembele gets the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah,
Chance
he
kya?
might.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
might.
Gets it, for sure.
He will. If PSG wins, it's Dembele's. No one is even close to it.
But if
And
Inter
the other reason,
if huh, continue.
yeah, the other reason again, the whole Mbappe coming to Madrid, PSG winning the Champions League, that thing. And one more important thing is Acherbi, the story of Acherbi.
Ah,
Who's
Do you
Achar?
guys know the story of Acherbi?
The Interpol player, na? Huh.
So, yeah, interplayer. The one who equalized in 90 plus 3,
He's
90 plus 4
30-year-old,
minutes.
yeah, 30-something-year-old.
30, I guess 37 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think Tony Kroos or someone said in an interview or something
The
recently about
dog thing, na?
Acherbi.
The
Dog,
card.
no, not about the dog. I think so. The story goes like this: Acherbi lost his father, and he was addicted to alcohol, became an alcoholic, and then he was diagnosed with testicular, I think testicular cancer twice, and then he came back to football and he worked hard, and he's at this level now.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
man.
And that goal, man, Pedri lost the ball and like Acherbi put it like there was no chance for Chesney to save it. It was such a good finish. And I didn't know the story while I was watching the match, but I still enjoyed the goal. When I knew the context, my respect multiplied on Acherbi. So I'm really conflicted about this UCL final. I'm not sure whom I'm going to support. I think I'll be staying neutral.
you just be a neutral fan. Enjoy whichever way the result.
Enjoy
Yes.
football.
Whichever,
Like
yeah.
the other thing I was telling him was like this was like the semi-finals were like both European royalties like Inter and Barcelona, good strong storied
Yeah.
history in Europe
Yeah.
versus Arsenal and PSG. Both have not won. They're just young ones coming up, the young guns who are like ready to take over from these old cards. And now the final is going to be one of the most attacking teams. I mean, aside from Barcelona, I think PSG has the best
Yeah.
attacking team, and then Inter is one of the
The
best
most
defensive team.
defensive. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
going to be amazing. This game is going to be crazy. But let's talk
Also,
about
do you,
let's also talk about the best team in Europe because we have a lot to talk about
one
there.
second, let me finish this.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
do you guys know this crazy stat about teams winning the UCL?
The
So,
Bayern one, the final in Bayern one. No.
no. There is a stat. I'm not sure if it is right or wrong, but I read it somewhere. So, from 2008 or 9, since Ronaldo
Yeah,
came
yeah.
to Real
Yeah.
Madrid,
Barcelona, na?
It's either Real Madrid or Barcelona or the team who has
The
beaten
team
Real
that
Madrid or
eliminates.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah,
knocked out.
but
That's
there's
a
also
crazy
a
stat.
theory
Man.
that
That's a crazy.
any time a Champions League final happens in Bayern, it is a first-time winner that wins the
So
Champions League.
one
Ooh.
of this theory
Oh yeah,
gets
sorry,
proven
not
wrong now.
Bayern. In Milan. Yeah,
One
one of
of
the
the
theories has one of the theories
yeah.
goes away. Like it's either going to be PSG wins or Inter wins.
Or
So
yeah.
it is going to be crazy. So yeah.
Crazy. So one more thing, like
Okay,
that.
don't want to see Dembele laughing face again, man.
But I mean, first leg Lamine Yamal was good, but second leg, if you have seen him, like I don't agree with you. You said 5 to 7 minute brilliance. He was brilliant for like 70, 80 minutes, dude. Come on, the
That is
things he was
so.
doing.
He had
No, so when he takes it on his ego, like if you see the Euros final when that Rabiot thing happened, when he takes it on his ego, he is a beast on the pitch. Like कुछ भी करने का इसका ego hurt नहीं करने का. Before the match, don't say anything about this guy's team. He comes with a very different passion. Like
he
if you
was
listen to that the even just before this El Clasico also, I think someone a Madrid journalist or someone said that in a press conference that if you think that you are the best player, try doing it in Madrid, and he fucking did it. That goal by him was he rocked that entire stadium.
There was
no,
also,
but
I
he
think, some Inter player posted a picture of Lamine Yamal on Instagram,
Yeah.
and some Madrid
Jude
players
Bellingham.
liked it. Yeah,
Jude
and
Bellingham
then
and Tuchel.
after El Clasico, Lamine Yamal
like
posted
this
a
too.
picture and said
Like this
one
too.
too.
Like this
Dude,
too.
like the
The Inter ones,
Inter.
and then Lamine Yamal's caption was like this
Like
one
this
too.
one too.
Oh my god.
And the picture was
Yes.
I think what's the player's name? I think Baldoni, or I forgot the player's name.
Nobody cares.
But he had pulled Lamine down, and Lamine was on the floor,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
on
the
the floor.
picture. And Jude and Sergio Ramos had liked that picture, and he's like this one
The
too.
terrorist. Sergio Ramos. He was like, oh, you must have learned it from me. Did it to Salah, else it back in my day. Fucking asshole. Got away with it. Didn't even get a booking.
That game was the
There were
perfect
so many
encapsulation.
chances, dude, in the semi-finals where Lamine could have scored. He missed two. I mean, I think he should have taken two shots all by himself, but he didn't take those
passed.
properly. And then he kept on trying, kept on trying. Even in the 120th minute, he had a chance to equalize.
That
And Jan Sommer,
the worst for me, I think, was that post when he, like, from the very edge, he had hit
Yeah.
the ball. It hit the post on the very
Immediately
far.
after it, they scored.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was,
Man,
if that would have gone,
13 goals over.
in my mind, I would have been like, whoever the fuck wins, I am okay. Just
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
this match.
That was
Just end this.
the perfect encapsulation of a player having no goal or no assist but still being the best player on the pitch. He didn't have a goal, he
Yes.
didn't have an assist, but like you cannot deny whatever Barcelona did in the second half. Coming back 3-0, it was all because of that young man. 17-year-old Lamine Yamal.
अरे हमारा पूरा बच्चा ही है, हमारा टीम में ही है, हमारा सब
Yeah, you
17,
can't make fun of
19.
Chelsea. Yeah, you can.
I absolutely think, you know what went wrong was that substituting that defender and Araujo came in.
Ah.
He made the mistake. That should
Around's not looking good.
Araujo, I think he's still like gaining the confidence back after the injuries.
Yes.
I think he still
Yes.
needs some time, but it's okay. I mean, I am okay with it. That guy has done a lot this season.
Man, but
To the face, everything.
last season
It's
also
okay.
he got red carded, na?
Yeah.
Yeah.
वो तो starting में पहले ही जाके
Two
खींच का
knockout
मार.
games because of him you lost. That's what I'm not a Barcelona fan, but I'm angry at him. Asshole.
Yeah. We all were, but it's still like after that match, I'm like, it's okay.
But I want to shit on the best team in Europe now.
That's Barcelona.
let us finish. Let us finish the Barcelona. I just hope Lamine Yamal. I just hope Lamine Yamal walks the talk and he matches his off-pitch attitude with the performances on the pitch. I don't want to become another Ansu Fati. I am very
I think
scared
we
that
have-
he
Ansu
will become one more
Fati,
Ansu
he was
Fati.
only good for like 6 months. Lamine has done
Yeah.
it for more than 100 matches. He didn't play 100 matches.
100?
I don't think so.
Ansu Fati has
Yeah,
not played
yeah,
100
he-
matches for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't play 100
I mean,
matches.
I just gave an example of Ansu Fati. There could be a possibility that he might end up like Neymar also. I
Boyan
don't want
Klinik.
that to happen. either.
The worst anything could happen to a really good player is Boyan Klinik. That guy was the
Yeah,
next Messi.
Boyan Klinik.
Yeah.
He was so good, but just
For 2 seasons.
bad.
He played good second fiddle to Messi. Scored like 20-25 goals. Then went to Stoke City and then I don't know where.
And it just
Why did he
vanished.
go to Stoke City?
He wanted more game time.
And Stoke was the only
Messi, he
team that
wasn't
would have
Messi's
given
point.
him that.
Yeah.
But still, Stoke was the only team that would give it to him.
Huh. At that point of time.
No one else bid for him. Like, because he used to always come on as a sub, like an impact sub. He would come, he would score a goal or something, and that's it. The match would be done. But I think only
When
played
was
a
this?
few.
2008-9.
Haan,
That time
matlab
Stoke
very,
was good.
very.
They were
Should I
finishing
just come to
7th, 8th.
Liverpool, man? We were shit
Yeah,
anyway.
Stoke was finishing above you.
Huh?
Stoke finished
Yeah, but
Stoke
we
was
might
finishing
have
above you.
We might have finished above them if we came to a... That's what I'm saying.
Did Boyan go to Liverpool as well?
I think after Stoke,
I want to shit on Arsenal.
Okay, we'll
he
finish
did
up.
not go
we'll
to
finish
Arsenal.
up
He
La
did not
Liga.
go to Arsenal.
We'll finish up La Liga like in next 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Did
okay.
you guys
Yeah,
watch
let's talk
the
about El Clasico also.
Clasico? Did you guys watch the match?
Yes.
No.
No, we watched the highlights.
Yes.
I am so pissed that I didn't go to screening for this match, dude. I decided to stay at
Oh,
home and watch it.
I would have slapped some Madrid fan. I would have slapped some Madrid fan. मतलब end तक में तो I would have literally slapped someone. वो पक्का था. वो जो हो रहा था मैच में, it was just nonsense at one point. I would have slapped someone. I would have let it clap.
I after the 15th minute, I had a confidence that we will come back for sure. But like 1 or 2 goals, maybe we'll end up like 2-2 something. But at the end of first half, it's just like what is this match? What has happened? Oh my god! Look, and the refereeing, they had
I swear that 12th man of Real Madrid.
no. Actually, they had 11 members only. Lucas played for us. So it's actually 11 members only, but that refereeing, that handball decision, wow, man. And
Both the handball decisions, the Fermin one and that
Fermin.
Tchouaméni one.
Fermin Lopez goal disallowed. Bro, I can't do it. And then there's saying that 21 was it's a
that
natural
was-
position.
It's a natural position, but someone kicking ball to his hand is okay.
Yes.
I was so
Should have been a
pissed. I
penalty,
was,
man. That should have highlighted. How is that not a penalty? I still don't get it.
but okay. So that refereeing point of view, that Tchouaméni thing happened. A very similar thing happened for the fifth goal. That was the Fermin Lopez goal, when Jude had kicked the ball to Fermin's hand and they disallowed the goal because the ball touched Fermin's hand.
Yeah, like it bounced off his feet, na?
Ha!
And Fermin had a very good run and scored an amazing goal.
That
Golazo.
run by Fermin was I was literally on my couch. I was like, go.
Oh. Yeah.
I was at
What
that,
the
like
heck?
it was that good. It was
Yep.
that good. And after it was disallowed, I was like, just fuck it, man. Just give the lead to them, man. I don't
I
want to
don't
play
know
this.
why it was at that time because like I had a guard of honor to watch. Like I wasn't going to give up on that. I had to watch it.
Yeah, okay. That's about the El Clasico.
You carry on. You carry on. You
You
have
carry
a
on now.
lot to
You
say.
can take it. Over to you.
But literally, Barcelona matches are so amazing to watch right now.
But you guys
As a
leak
neutral.
as a neutral, yes, but you guys leak too many goals. Like I'm like just
Yeah.
sort your
That's
defense.
bound to happen. That is bound to happen.
See, our players are
You
saying
attack
it.
that
You
much.
can score 2 goals. You can score 2 goals. We will score 4.
Yes.
Only
When you're
tries to
playing such a
outscore
high
them.
defense line,
Yeah.
it
Only
is,
to
it is,
outscore them.
it is inevitable.
Get one good defender. One.
Only, but what's the point if they are in such a high line? They will be found
You know
out.
what? You know what now? You know what? Saliba is coming to Madrid, and I think Theo Hernandez is also on the cards.
They are also going for this guy, Konate also, your Konate.
Konate, I
Madrid
don't
is
think
going
will
Sign
come.
full
an
banks.
extension, sell him. We'll not allow anybody else to run down their contract. Man, I have so many things to talk about. Ugh.
But yeah, Barcelona has been like, it really like made me feel that, oh fuck, I love football again, you know? Like, oh damn.
16-7, dude. 16-7 in the El Clasicos this season. Not even one match was won by Madrid.
Yeah, that's crazy. You own them 17.
We even won the friendlies. Like since start of the season, since the start of the season, friendlies भी हम जीते, match भी हम जीते, final भी हम जीते.
At one point, they called us October FC.
जीते, सब कुछ जीते.
सब जीते. We have like I am so happy. The only reason why I am this happy is because El Clasico हमारा है. Bragging rights
छोटी-
still
छोटी-
next El Clasico.
छोटी छोटी खुशियों से हम खुश हो जाते हैं ना.
अरे बहुत बहुत खुश है.
Yes, coming to Arsenal. Come on.
Yes.
Come
What
on,
did Arsenal do?
Arsenal.
What did
so,
Arsenal do?
So like first I want to talk about like the pre-match conference of Arsenal versus PSG second leg. This man. This sorry excuse for a manager. said in his press conference that Liverpool won the league this season with less number of points than what Arsenal had last year. Now, a couple of things. He's talking about his
97.
38 game point tally versus our 35. Second, the reason
Yeah.
we won by this easier margin is because these fuckers were not winning their matches. They drew to Crystal Palace, they lost to West Ham, they drew to Everton. Who have they won against? Like, and they lost to Bournemouth. You were the ones.
They won
losing.
against
You are in
City, right?
second.
I think they won against City.
Yeah, that is
They
the
won
only
against
trophy
City.
they have.
Yeah,
Five. We beat City 5-1 and we
Stay-
beat Real
stay
Madrid.
humble,
in
yeah.
Europa League.
Stay humble.
Yeah, staying humble. So
stay humble.
so that happened. Then the Arsenal PSG game happened, and this guy has the audacity to go in that press conference and speak and say the entire PSG man said to me, the best team. They said we were the best team, and the best team lost today. You can go and ask the bench. The bench told me. I'm like,
We're the
why
best
would the
team. How did
PSG
they
bench
lose?
tell
Why?
you?
But why? How do you lose as the best team? I don't understand. What's the justification for that? Like if you
Yeah,
were
out
the
of the
best
four
team
teams in the
out there.
semi-final, they were the worst team in the semi-final. I think that was one where I was decidedly sure that PSG will 100% go through.
Yeah, she was more sure than I was.
He starting 20 minutes, he was like, "Oh my God, Arsenal are attacking." I'm like, "Yeah, so what?"
उनका बैटरी 30 मिनट का ही है वो पूरे
Yeah,
90
by the
मिनट
way,
नहीं चलता
they
वो
only
30 मिनट का बैटरी
so
है
PSG played Manchester City in like the qualification, like the knockout playoffs. Then they played Liverpool. Then they played Aston Villa, and then they played Arsenal. Arsenal is the only team to have not won a single game over 2 legs. They lost both games. Aston Villa won the home game. We won the away game. I think Manchester City did not. I think it was a draw. But I'll talk about knockouts only. So Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Arsenal. Okay, we won. We took them on 2 penalties. Aston Villa was like attacking, and then he's like the only difference maker for them was Donnarumma. I was going to call him Dormammu. Donnarumma.
he had the best
I
bargain
call him Dormammu.
he had the best bargain
So
By the way, no, we'll speak about it after the record.
yeah, and and Arsenal fans are like, oh, this is what it means when you don't have a striker. This is why it is so difficult. Then the striker did not start. Dembele did not even start the second leg. He came on. He was a sub. He didn't start. They conceded without Dembele. Oh my God, the audacity, the sheer arrogance of standing there and not taking the L, not in the Premier League, not in the Champions League, and just tooting your own fucking horn is the reason why Arteta will never win anything, because he is incapable of doing a little bit of introspection and see that there are problems within his perfect little system. The only trophy he has won is with Emery's team. This is how useless of a manager he is. That the only trophy he has won in his entire managerial career as an Arsenal manager is with a team that he did not assemble. And you know what? Arsenal needs a striker. Guess what the rumors are of the first confirmed signing for Arsenal? Martin Zubimendi. What position does he play? Another fucking CDM! How many CDMs do you need? You play your fucking CDM as a striker, man. You've been crying about the fact that you need a striker, and the first confirmed signing you have right now is a fucking CDM again. They made their substitutions. They had around 4 left backs playing in that team. At a point, how many left backs can you need?
it's a team of left backs they are the only thing Arsenal knows
Left backs and CDMs, man. They're placing the left back on the right hand side also, but like, just imagine you're playing with the mirror in front of you. Like, what the fuck is going on, man?
No, they brought on the right back, Ben White.
No, I know, but like that's the joke I'm trying to. It's that in the mirror, the left will look right. Fine. You don't get my jokes now.
It's Arsenal doesn't get the trophy.
Whatever, however it is that you want to justify why your season was so crappy, keep my club's name out of your fucking mouth. Don't talk about us.
Slap.
Do not talk about us.
Arsenal is the new Urvashi Rautela.
Just do not talk about my team. Do not just focus on why you don't have trophies and just talk about what you lack, what you need. Just talk about you. You're a narcissist, should be easy enough to do. Keep my club's name out of your mouth.
Funny brother, has he spoken anything about Barca? I don't know. If he has,
Well, I mean, it is so insulting to Barcelona. Imagine the day before we watched a match that went up until extra time, was decided in the extra time, had 7 goals scored, and it was like you didn't know up until the last minute. You did not know, and that this man has the audacity when his team has lost 3-1 on aggregate to be like, what, the best team, the best team lost. Can you imagine?
The whole.
Yeah, I think Inter, Barcelona and PSG could have sued Arteta for slander if they were in America.
And they,
So like the best team in Europe would be decided in the final, bro. You can't take that title. How can you take that title? Your team
Yes,
scored one
yes.
goal. One goal over 2 legs.
that too were a
Out
mistake.
of all 4 teams, they were the lowest scoring teams in a semi-final.
I
Does
want
Arteta
to
not
add
know?
something.
Is he sorting everything in ascending order? That's why his team is on the top. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck are you doing? PSG didn't even have to switch gears. They were just like, it's a stroll in the park. What do we have to? We have Dormammu in goal. Like, we don't need. Then that's the bargain you need to make. That's where you have to go and bargain. He won't bargain. Kadam. We don't even have to do anything. Luis Enrique, in the last 5 minutes, took off Nuno Mendes, a defender, and brought on a striker. They were like, my team is now just going to take the ball on the corner flag. If we get a chance, hey, why not? Let's make it 4-1 or aggregate. He brought on a striker. Arteta has Ethan Nwaneri on bench and he brings on another defender. Because that team does just have CDMs and left backs. There is nobody else. And then he cries, guys, I don't have my forward line. If anybody had injury crisis like that, the team would not do. Well, we did have an injury crisis like that. We won a Carabao Cup last year and we finished third with only 9 points gap to Manchester City. Arsenal were 9 points behind us before Saka got injured, before Kai Havertz got injured, before they went to Dubai. I don't know what the fuck they did in Dubai, where Kai Havertz got injured, Gabriel Jesus got injured, Saka was already injured.
Why
Everybody
did
got
Arsenal
injured
go
in
to
Dubai.
Dubai?
And
Why
after
did
they
Arsenal
lost
go
to-
to Dubai?
But after they lost to Manchester United, they fucked off to Dubai for some reason. Yeah. This team and its fans.
And the manager. Everyone associated with Arsenal is delusional.
They're so delusional, but I love how we are playing the long game. So, of course, Arsenal versus Liverpool. Again, Liverpool, even from Liverpool point of view, I have a lot of things to say about it. Like, 2-0 we were leading, and then the game ended up 2-2. And Arsenal fans are like, and our plan worked, like Liverpool's plan worked, because Arsenal fans were instantly like, we're not that bad. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what we want you to think. Yes, don't add players. Of course. I mean, if you can draw to the champions, of course. Who cares if we don't give a fuck? Who cares about the fact that we only have one training session in the week because we already won the fucking league, man. We don't fucking care if we lose every single game after this. Our entire team right now is in Dubai giving Trent a farewell party. Like, this is how much we care about the remaining matches. Of course. No, like, but the gap in performance is not that much. Yes, 100%. You don't need any additions. Next year, when your team is full strength, yes, of course. Next season is your season. Sure, yeah, that's what we were doing. I was initially mad that we didn't win, but I was like, I see the long game that they are playing. Then the only
I
way
always
could be
remember
if Pep
the
is able to rebuild Manchester City, then next year's threat is Pep only.
Do you has anyone seen that Patrice Evra interview where he says Arsenal
Yeah.
fans are like watching
The
Netflix?
problem is
Yeah.
Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
It's always the next season. Nothing happens this season.
Exactly.
It is always wait for the next season.
Next season.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is how they make their decisions. They're like, this is like a chicken egg situation, you know. Arteta spews some bullshit. Arsenal fans lap it up. Then the management goes online. They're like, oh, they're lapping it up. So then they tell it to Arteta. Then Arteta does some more bullshit, and then it's just a vicious circle. He feeds it to them. They're like, oh, he said that, and then his ego gets boosted. I'm like, okay, I'm giving them bullshit, and they're buying this shit.
So Arsenal are basically, like Jamie Carragher had a good point. If he had said those words inside the dressing room that you are the best team, blah blah blah, that makes sense. You're trying to encourage the players not to lose hope for next season. But when you say it in the
Yeah, yeah,
press
yeah.
conference, you sound so deluded that everybody loses respect for you.
Yeah.
Like, are you crazy?
The funniest thing was, okay, you know, as a Liverpool fan, I hate Gary Neville as much as any rational adult would. But Gary Neville said that the real achievement is how he has remained still the manager of a club like Arsenal after doing nothing for 5 years.
But I mean, just okay, giving it a perspective, Manchester United or Tottenham could have a better season after finishing 16th or 17th in the fucking league, but they could still have a better season because they will win a title, they will have a cup, they will have something to
and
show.
Arsenal fans are still like, oh, 16 or 17. Yeah, dude, they would have a trophy and they would be playing the same competition that you would be playing.
Today,
Guess what? You're
I
about
think-
to bottle the second position. You can finish third in a 2-horse race. That's how shit you are.
I think today only I saw that someone posted that there should only be a big three, and they were like Liverpool, Manchester City, and Arsenal. And everyone in the comments was like, "No, it's only big two. I am removing my club, Manchester United, from this, but it is only two. The third has not won anything. We have won more than them."
Yeah.
Eric
The
Ten Hag.
entire comment
Eric
section,
Ten
the
Hag
entire
has more trophies than Mikel
Yeah.
Arteta. Eric Ten Hag. And it's not even community shields. They count community shields. Those are your standards. And like Arsenal fans are like, oh, if not Arteta, then who? We found Arne Slot. The world is not done with managers. But like that
We got
delusion
Hansi
level.
Flick. We got Hansi Flick, the guy who decimated us in one leg. He made us cry for months, years. We got him.
Yeah.
Still hurts.
So, and the match against Bayern,
Yep.
that was flickball. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like that's his brand. Like I mean, he's going to just keep on scoring and scoring and scoring. He'll just score.
Yeah.
His team will score.
Like, for example, Mourinho went to United after being like a Chelsea legend manager. He went to United. He won the Europa. There, that you have to get a manager that understands your situation.
They did not
yeah.
have the patience for a manager like Unai Emery, but they have unlimited patience for a guy like Mikel Arteta.
I don't understand that.
I will never understand that. Look at Aston
I
Villa
was
right now.
I was not an Unai Emery fan when like until he left Arsenal. Like, not just because he was in Arsenal, until he left Arsenal, because literally after that I got to understand that, my God, this guy has brains. This club did not use it.
Yeah.
This guy has legit brains, and this
And
club
like-
wasted his talent.
And I want to know how bad was it in the Wenger last years, because their entire thing is that, oh, Arteta got the club from where we were to like now he's rallied the fans, he's changed the image of the club, this that. I'm like, cool. Like, if that is all Jurgen had achieved, we would not have been crying when Jurgen left. Jurgen said we would be fighting and we would win a title in 5 years after he had come.
Yeah.
Before winning the title, which eventually in 2020 we won, we had a Europa League, we had a Champions League. We had trophies, we showed signs.
Yeah.
Arteta assembled this team and this team hasn't won anything. The last trophy he won was with
He has
Emery's team.
he has spent what 500, 700 million or something, right? I think he has,
700 million.
yeah, 700 million and with 0 trophies. I genuinely think that he is a fraud. I don't think we should call Pep the money manager. It is this fraud. This guy with 700 million, this guy, he has nothing. Pep has like titles and titles. Like, you want to see where the billion went? See the cabinet.
Like, their fans' delusion levels. Today I saw a clip where somebody asked him, Ryan Giggs or Mikel Merino, to an Arsenal fan. Of course, they said Merino. First of all, it is absurd that you are asking those two to be compared in any realm possible. Second, I saw a comment that said that even if Ryan Giggs gave one of his Premier League medals to every one of Arsenal's first 11, he would still have more Premier League medals than every Arsenal player. Yes, 13!
Exactly.
Yes, 13 years.
If he gives away 11, he still has 2 left. And the audacity to compare Merino and Giggs. And maybe it's rage bait, okay? Maybe the question is being asked because it will get traction on social media, this, that. But like, but somebody said Merino. Like, nobody is raging just because this comparison was done. They are raging because this person had the
But
choice
it's-
between Ryan Giggs and Mikel Merino, and they chose Mikel Merino.
But it is the same. It is the same that I said.
Giggs is a left midfielder. What is the comparison?
These people think, some of them, not all
But
of them,
you
some
have to
of them
understand. Like,
think
you have to understand.
Lamine Yamal is not better than Saka.
Yeah. अरे नहीं है. Hey, अरे Saka is
Lamine Yamal
legendary
has a
player.
European trophy. Euros. The national European trophy.
Just FYI, he also very soon will have a league title also. He has Copa
He
del
has
Rey.
the Cop-
He has.
He has the Copa del Rey.
Yeah. He has.
Saka has nothing.
Lamine
Saka
Yamal.
has
Okay, just
potential.
Saka can win the FA Cup also.
Saka
Yeah,
is not in
I
the
mean,
FA,
Lamine
he's not
Yamal
in the
was
FA Cup
7th.
team.
At the age of 17, Lamine Yamal was 7th in Ballon d'Or ranking.
Yeah.
So
At the
Lamine
age of-
Yamal is not better than Saka. Saka is
Saka has
a legendary
potential.
player. Yeah, Saka is the one
Potential
Ballon
to
d'Or.
fail.
No, Saka is one Ballon d'Or winner.
Saka
One.
is not even the best player in the Premier League,
One.
let alone
He's
like
one.
being compared
He's
to.
one in Ballon d'Or. Their standards are so bad, man. They like literally praised Odegaard so much when he had one shot against PSG, which Donnarumma saved.
Yeah.
Up
Wait,
until
so
before that,
what
they were
happened?
just
What was with
shit-talking
Rice? Wait.
Odegaard.
What was Rice? Rice,
Oh, didn't
the two free
he
kicks.
scored 2 free kicks against Real Madrid. Ballon d'Or. Give him the Ballon d'Or. You know, the man showed potential for like, the man performed for like a 30-second penalty kick twice in one game. Give him the Ballon d'Or. Give him the Ballon d'Or.
He is the one.
You know what? What's the other argument for Arsenal fans? Real Madrid never beat them
What?
in
Real
history.
Madrid?
Real Madrid
Real
never
Madrid
beat
has
them in
never
history.
beaten Arsenal.
Yeah, because they've only
Yes.
played them. They've only played 4 times. And one was the
yeah,
only
yeah.
team. The one was the only.
That-
That was legends.
That's their best argument for being the best team in the Europe. They knocked out Madrid, who had 15 UCLs.
They are the first team to have beaten Real Madrid and not gone on to win. Inter might become the second, but they beat Barcelona. But like literally any team that has beaten Real Madrid has gone on to win, or Barcelona they've gone on to win. Right? We discussed it. So they are the first team. The Pope died for nothing. These mans are out. Every year the Pope, every time a Pope dies, an English team wins the Champions League. The Pope died for nothing, man. A man had to die to give Arsenal a chance to win the Champions League, and still these people could not do it.
Couldn't even take the result.
They could not reach the final. Fucking idiots.
That's
I know,
it.
but still.
End the episode.
I don't know,
That
man.
poor Pope.
And still they're like, oh no, but Arteta, oh my god. Those are the trophies they have. Best looking manager. We beat Manchester City 5-1. We beat Real Madrid.
Hey, he's not the. Hey, wait. He's not the best looking manager.
No, there was
the
some
best looking
journalist.
manager.
No, that some journalist asked him that there was some fucking something or something that happened, and he was given.
What journalists are
I
these?
think
Have they
it's
not
still the
seen
Brighton
Xabi
guy.
Alonso?
Xabi Alonso, of course, but I think it was in the Premier League. But even in Premier
League.
Brighton guy, of course, I think
Even Glasner is better.
Glasner looks so good. He's like a.
Even Iraola looks better.
Iraola looks like Neville
Just
Longbottom
FYI,
if
to
he
me,
got
Pep-
out of
Pep
Wizarding
looks-
World and just got into football. He's Neville Longbottom. I love
Pep
him.
looks better than Arteta. Sorry, Pep looks better than Arteta.
Any day.
So
Even Ruben Amorim.
Remember his model days, like those pictures where he was walking the ramp. Pep.
Temu Daniel Ricciardo, Ruben Amorim. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my Arsenal rant.
Okay.
But I do not understand how these are the two extremes that can exist. One is like Arteta can do no wrong, and then the other is like Arteta, fuck off. Like we've given you enough. Like I can understand one extreme at least, because this guy has like 700, 800 million and nothing to show for it. So I can still understand that. But like I do not understand the people who are still Arteta in. But like let's come to Liverpool, and again I want to this Trent thing. In case you missed it, in the Arsenal versus Liverpool game, when Trent came on, he was booed. Of course.
Oh yeah.
Every time he touched the ball, he was booed. And of course, rival fans have the option to, shit talk us. So they did. And I have to react to that. And say first, to anybody accusing us of racism, please fuck off. Please keep your dimag ka gand out of our club. It is not about race. We have no problem if he wants to go to Real Madrid. It is not about race. We just wanted money. To everybody who's like, oh, but he gave everything to the club. Yeah, well, he was not doing charity. The club gave him the chance.
Gave him a lot of
Club
money,
nurtured him, developed him, gave him the. Do you think every single person who goes to Liverpool Academy gets to play in the first team? No, it does not. You given a chance, and then you look at Kwanzaa. Got the chance last year, he was good. This year he wasn't good. Hasn't seen much time after that. He might even be let go from the team on loan or something like that in the summer. So that's not. Of course, there's talent, but Liverpool also gave him the chance, so there's a reciprocity. Third, this man has grown up looking at how Liverpool fans treat Michael Owen, how we look at Coutinho, how we look at any single person who has left us. We don't hate Xabi Alonso for leaving us for Real Madrid. We don't hate Coutinho also. The only person we hate is Michael Owen, because he eventually went to Manchester United because he's a snake. We don't even need we don't want it to be like 150 million Eden Hazard kind of a transfer. Leave something. McAllister did it for Brighton. Jack Grealish did it for Aston Villa. Why can't Trent do it? Madrid was like, we will only sign you on a free transfer, and Trent did not have the balls to be like, listen, motherfucker, I'm a generational right back. You need me, and if you need me, you're gonna pay my club 50 million release clause. I will sign a new contract. I'll have a 50 million release clause. If you trigger it, I will talk to the club and it will be done easily. But you are going to pay my club. This entire year, he has been quiet about it. He's doing these celebrations. Oh, it's all talk, it's all talk. And then you have the audacity. After we won the league, you have the audacity to release a video saying that you're fucking leaving. The entire conversation should be about the fact that we won our 20th title. But instead, we are talking about Trent and Booth
League.
and all rival fans. Don't act as if. Remind me, wasn't it Manchester United fans who booed Zirkzee this season when he was subbed off at Old Trafford? So please don't sit on your high horses like you have never done it before. Second, you lot are the ones who have literally shat on Trent Alexander-Arnold for his defensive skills, and we have stood by him when we have been like, his attacking makes up for more than enough. It's okay, we'll cover him defensively, this, that, or we stood by him. So if we feel cheated, if we feel like he's cheated us, we have a right to boo him. Now, I do think that booing his every touch is a little excessive, but he's earned this hatred the way he's gone about it. So keep this racism thing outside. Keep all of your whatever you think you're about, like, oh, we'll sit on our high horse here and pass judgment on Liverpool. Don't. You've done far worse, and we are the ones who've stood by Trent. You all English supporting, like England supporters also, when you've shat on Trent when he's played for England, because Southgate does not know the difference between a central mid position and a right back position. You shat on him, and we are the ones who stood by him. So shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, stop telling us how to feel. He's our player, just stay away from this. Focus on, Mikel Arteta has not won anything. Go focus on that. Go focus on that. Leave us the fuck alone. We are partying. We won the league. We won the league! Yeah, we won the league. We lost to Chelsea. I'm honestly, I just watched both the matches for the Guard of Honor.
I just saw a video 5 minutes before the lineup, like they went on the pitch and everything. Lami Yamal was doing a bottle flip challenge.
Yeah, he's just a chill
There
guy.
is pep talk. There is pep talk happening over there, and this guy's.
He has a different kind of aura, man. But yeah, okay. So we've obviously talked
Good.
about like the final Champions League final. Let's talk about El Clasico. Manchester United versus Tottenham. Who are we supporting?
Tottenham.
United.
Tottenham.
I mean, I want Tottenham to win the first, but I don't want Harry Kane होता और जीतते तो ज़्यादा अच्छा
No, but
लगता.
I think it's a good thing, na. Harry Kane also won a trophy. His team also won a trophy.
Ah.
But that will also be funny. Harry Kane left and they won a trophy. I want them to win because they win a European trophy before Arsenal.
Also, while we're talking about Bayern, Thomas Muller played his last match for Bayern.
Oh yeah,
Oh, end of an era.
man.
Need a dark chocolate.
I genuinely feel that United or Tottenham winning Europa this season will be like, it has to be a nail in the coffin for Arteta, man. I don't see how he gets away with everything.
I think it would be more impactful if Tottenham win it. Because Tottenham, the entire thing is that, I mean, there's no European trophy in North London.
Trophy, yeah.
But then there will be one. Like, I mean, London is blue, but
Four European trophies. The nearest fifth one, but West Ham has one. Tottenham will have one.
this is what I want. I want Tottenham to win the Europa League, and I want Crystal Palace to win the FA Cup. I want every single team in London that can get a trophy to get a trophy. We will lose the Community Shield match to Crystal Palace if they win the FA Cup, just because, so that they can be like, we won 2 trophies, because Arteta counts those. So let's let them have a double. But I want Crystal Palace to win FA Cup. I
Imagine,
want,
imagine a London derby for that fire for the finals, like before
and I
that
want
Super Cup
all
final
of their
match.
parades to go near the Arsenal Stadium. But the
I
Manchester
really
United,
don't
Manchester
understand
United
why.
has already said that they're not going to have a parade. They've already said that their staff is going to get a screening
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
match at Old Trafford and two drink vouchers.
And
Wow.
I okay in the Ineos that I love or we have heard of. So we have two Ineos
You
right now.
you
Like
only
the
know the
one is the
Formula
one
One
that we love by
Ineos.
Mercedes. Yeah, and the Formula One Ineos spends the money. It is so happy. ये वाला Ineos पता नहीं इतना चिंती क्यों है? ये what is happening to them? वो बेचारे गरीब को ऐसा सीजन टिकट होल्डर को बाहर निकाल दिया, किसी को खाने को नहीं देते. It is pathetic.
They let go of Sir Alex. Sir Alex had to step down because they
Yeah.
couldn't pay him.
It
But
is
yeah.
like even that nurse or whatever, that caretaker lady also, like someone who was with the club for like what 25, 30 years, they were like, no, we can't pay you anymore. Bro, I don't understand, man. It's the same
Yeah.
organization, same person leading. Jim Ratcliffe is with Mercedes also. Jim Ratcliffe is with this also. What is I
Yeah,
don't
but
know, man.
Mercedes won championships. But I mean, see, this is again another reason. Like Manchester United, you are done. Like I don't want you. I don't want them to get Champions League money also. So I want Tottenham to win Europa League. I think it would be amazing if everybody around Arsenal has a trophy except Arsenal. I think it will be hilarious. And yeah, we already have our trophy.
London will be silver except Arsenal.
Yep. Silverware everywhere except Arsenal. Wasn't their old stadium White Hart Lane in South London, right? It was in South London, no? So Crystal Palace is a South London club, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So all their rivals, locational rivals, will have a trophy. That's the dream. I think. Yeah, a lot of my football predictions have come true
and
this year. I knew
and
Bournemouth, this match
Manchester
against
City.
Bournemouth, they were going to lose. I knew that,
City
so
City should finish above Arsenal. It will be like a proper burial for Arsenal.
they are not going to win against Newcastle now. I mean, they've played them so many times, and I think there's a chance that City and Arsenal, like City might finish above Arsenal. And then I will ask for an apology from Kramer because he was the one who made the most fun of me when I said in my season prediction that Liverpool will finish above Arsenal and Manchester City will get points reduction out of for their 115 charges, and therefore Liverpool will win the league. That is what I said. The only thing I got wrong was Manchester City point deduction. Liverpool have won the league. He laughed at me saying that Arsenal will finish above
I mean,
Liverpool.
technically, Manchester City did get the point wrong. I mean, they for like
No,
a
they
couple
were
of
just
months, they
no.
will
It was
just
not punishment. No.
yeah, punishment नहीं था नहीं punishment नहीं बोल रहा but just from their normal like
Don't
90
care.
90 point
Don't care. I
season.
want it to be I just want the verdict to be guilty, man. Don't punish them. Don't do anything. Just give me guilty verdict so that every smug City fan or every smug rival fan who uses the fact that Salah only has now two, but like previously only had one Premier League, is that somehow diminishes their memory. And again, Arsenal fans, listen, nobody remembers the team who came second because we've come second at 97 and 92 points. Nobody gives a fuck about that. You know why? Because we did not win. So stop parading around the fact that, oh, second place, we finished second place so many times. Nobody gives a fuck about who came second. We came second at 97 points. We came second at 92 points. You have never scored 90 points under this fucking manager of yours. Do not act as if you are a competitor of Manchester City, and do not act as if you are on our level, please. Yeah, okay. I'm done. Ooh.
That's it from us. That's
That's
it
it
from
from
us.
that's it from this episode. Liverpool does not. I don't even know what is going to happen in the next game. But like Arsenal versus Newcastle, the battle of second place and third place next week. Who do you think wins?
Newcastle, man. They
Newcastle.
are on a very good run.
Newcastle, let's go, Geordies.
Jordies, come on.
Let's go.
We've already beaten them thrice, so why not?
Yeah, make it clean sheet.
I mean, come on, Newcastle, become Barcelona. Beat them 4 times.
All right. On that note, that's it from this episode. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
If you've reached till here, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell to always know when we post new content, and let us know your thoughts in the comments.